what are you doing?
Keep moving!
Keep firing!
Keep moving! Command unit,
People in the head!
Oh, no, that's not good. Hello? Hello? Why aren't you waking up? Oh my god, you're dead. Right? You're dead.
Get ready. We got trouble.
Man, I'm here now and the area's clear. Over.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I think something terrible is going on. Something terrible is going on.
Space.
Man. No way. Oh, no! We need backup! What the fuck? We need more guys here!
Command, this is Red Leader. I got a psycho on premises. We might have a potential threat here.
Second floor, Voltaire Suite, next to the auction.
Got it. You want me to drop by now, or...?
No, it's essential that you walk the runway. Do the job, then come see me right away. Not so close. I like to get acquainted first. Helmut. A little help! Come on, what is this?
Seen something suspicious?
Someone's causing problems.
I'm on it.
Helmut. Lovely outfit. Please, have a seat.
Hey, mister, what the hell is this? You did this? What's his problem? Seriously, anybody?
Hey, we got a situation here! Shit.
Good one, sir. I'm gonna have to ask you to make up your mind, sir. You wanna go in, you wanna leave? We got trouble.
And I have nothing to report from the location.
Okay, I see your point. It's been said, just not very loudly.
Hi.
Because it's easier not to. For the same reason you condemn the idea of cheap third world labor, but still buy t-shirts made in Bangladesh for $10 a pop. Wait at the van. We still have some interview requests pending. St. Clair, Helmut Kruger, maybe Margolis if shit. Fat chance of this hour if you ask me, but my editor wants us to stick around.
Excuse me.
Never knew a man who didn't.
Get away from me, you creep.
That means in my stage clothes from last school. Cool stuff. Wait, his solo career was skyrocketing, and his daddy was taking backseat, designing for one.
Can you please move away? You smell a bit.
I have two inflated egos like Sato and Novikov going head to head. That's gotta be a comedy waiting to happen.
Back
Or
off.
a survival tour.
Excuse me, you're making me very uncomfortable. Maybe rub up against a dog or something instead? Please, just go away.
Cecilia Sanchez is one of the most coveted models in the industry. Do you think she'll wonder how someone conflicted about her bodies?
Central, I'm here now, and area is clear. Over. Hey! Big man! Come out nice and slow!
Command, I have nothing to report from my current location. Over.
Dispatch, please acknowledge. Put it another way, where the hell is everybody? It's not over yet. What the?
Jesus!
Whoa, what the hell? Over here, on the double.
Jeez. What?
Hey, Mr. Bodyguard.
Hey, idiot! Drop! Hey, we got a problem? Command, our guy is around here somewhere. He's not here.
You need professional help, if you don't mind me saying so. Hi. Yes, Oh.
Up! It's over now. Unfortunately, he got away.
Huh?
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Found a weapon. You stay here.
to the true star tonight, Sebastian Sato.
Okay, this is not working. I will have to take you in. Show me your hand. Ah, you bitch! I'm gonna...
Someone help me! Come on, we got trouble. Copy Central. I think we got a 417 in the vicinity. Come on!
Shit, he's
Attention,
right
all
there!
security. We have a code 17. I repeat, we have a code 17. Secure Pecan. Code over.